This is one of the most unique places I have ever visited. I'm telling you guys, you've got to come here. Exciting. We're heading into the Dombeya Wildlife Reserve, and we're going to be staying here tonight. And let's see what sort of animals we can see. Excited to introduction. We just saw a warthog, and he scurried away as soon as I got my camera out. There's some warthogs just hanging out in our front yard of our apartment. Beautiful. We're just arriving here, and check that out. We got some friendly warthogs to welcome us. Oh, and look, there's more in the back. There's a whole bunch of warthogs here. Very cool. Cool introduction, huh, guys? Yeah. Look at this beautiful apartment. Wow. And wow, what a beautiful, like we've got some firewood here. We've got our own swimming pool. We've got our own barbecue / braai, as they call it in these parts. Oh man, I'm excited. This is gonna be amazing. Look at this. Look at that. So cool. All the warthogs scampered off. I don't know if they're scared of us. Oh no, they didn't scamper off. They're over there. They're off in the distance over there. Yes. Look at that. Look at this patio we've got here. What does it say?
Welcome, Dave.
No way. Welcome, Dave. Look at this beautiful apartment. Oh my goodness. Wow. Look at this place. High ceilings. Wow, this place is beautiful. We do have a full kitchen. Look, Jen, there's a stove. Look at that. We've got everything here. There's even some books. We got plenty of matches and supplies. There's a book about Swaziland here for us to check out. Oh my gosh, and what a beautiful day. What a beautiful bedroom too, huh, John? Too bad we're only staying here one night, man. I'd like to stay here for about a week.
Warthogs and giraffes. And... Oh, there's a warthog out there.
Yeah. Turn the lights on in the bedroom, would you, bud? I mean, in the bathroom, please. Very modern, isn't it? Beautiful. And then in this bedroom for the boys, we've got two twin beds pushed together. This place is beautiful, isn't it, Jen? Open the blinds, would you? Look at that. What a place. Wait, and they've got a bathroom too? There's 2 bathrooms in here. Wow, there's 2 full baths in here. Look at that. What a place. I love all this exposed brick here. Look at that. What a beautiful apartment. Wow, the pictures don't do it justice, do they? I mean, it looks nice in the pictures, but it's nicer in person. Wow.
Nice, comfortable couch.
Wow. Beautiful couches.
Wow, we're going to really enjoy this, guys.
And then look, we've got our own little dining table over here as well too. Look, this is like rustic dining table. Sometimes travel can be a hassle. There's sometimes frustration. Sometimes you get lost. I was a little frustrated before we got here because I still don't have internet. And we were trying to find a grocery store, running around, doing errands, and I just was kind of in a hurry to get here. Then you get here and you're like, oh my God, this place is incredible. Absolutely worth it. And it was actually quite easy to find too. It's really actually quite close to a beautiful highway. I was actually really impressed with the access to this place. And you get here and it's an absolutely beautiful house. You see these warthogs running around, so pretty. And there's such an informative book that I keep saying Stephanie, there's an American who's involved in this place, I believe is the owner of the place. And she has a very informative book here that says this used to be a non-intensive cattle ranch for more than 100 years when they purchased it in 2013. It looks like they were working on it in 2014 and 2015 and to turning it into a game reserve. And she wrote here that that basically it's a safe area to walk around because there aren't predators. So there's animals, but no predators, which makes it a nice place to just wander. Very, very interesting, because when they purchased this, they also purchased the animals. So it said that when they purchased the property, it included buying and bringing in herds of impala, zebra, wildebeest, kudu, nyala, waterbucks, warthogs, and giraffes. Nice view up here. We came up to the fire tower just to get a little observation of the whole area. Walking out on the river trail right now, and this is fun. It's a little bit cloudy, so we don't have the sun in our faces. Okay, there's a giraffe right here, guys. Got him.
He's gonna walk in front of our car.
Oh my gosh, here he comes. Oh my God, the giraffe is right here. That is so cool. Let's go forward.
Don't scare him, but he's slow. He's very slow. He's tall. I mean, he can. I know.
He's tall.
You can walk easily over these things.
So cool, huh, Jen? So we were wondering what we were going to see here. And then lo and behold, here comes a giraffe so close to us. Two giraffes. There's one here, and then there's another one that's off in the bushes over there who keeps peeking his head out occasionally. But just amazing. So here's the second guy. He is right up there eating.
We'll move. There's another one here. Yeah. No. Oh.
They're aware of us. We're trying to be very quiet. So look what we have here. A taller, darker giraffe has come out of the bush. So we've got two of them here.
Walking towards us.
Walking towards each other. Wow, this is amazing. Friendly neighborhood warthog is back in our neighborhood. He's having a little sundowner right by the house. You gotta love it. Just had a great braai. Jen is still eating. The boys have all finished up. How was that, Jen? It was a beautiful evening out here, huh? Mm-hmm. Perfect end to a great day, huh? So nice to be out here having a beautiful dinner. We're sitting outside. We hear the warthogs and some cows, I think, right? Cows, Jen? Is that what we're hearing? We're hearing some mooing.
Leo shined the light around.
Yeah.
We saw the.
Still have a little.
Deer-like animals.
Yeah, the kudu.
Kudu.
And we got a few pieces of sausage and chicken left if you're hungry. We still have, what else have we got left, Jen? We got some potatoes.
Carrots that we bought at the market for 10 rand each.
Which is about 60 cents. We got a few potatoes left. We still have some carrots left if you're hungry. The carrots were 10 rand as well, Jen?
Yes, 10 and 10.
Great prices in the kingdom of Swaziland, huh? Mm-hmm. What a great barbecue. Great place, huh?
Oh, this place is great.
Amazing.
Yeah. I'd love to stay for a week.
So would I. Don't just stay here for one night like we did.
I know.
Yeah. We're tracking. We're looking at footprints. We're on an early morning hike here. It's 7 a.m., which for Jen is very early. Right, Jen? This is insanely early for Jen to be out on a walk. So this is our equivalent of a game drive, but we're not driving. We're just walking. And see if we come across any animals this morning. We see a lot of footprints and a lot of poop. So let's see. I'm often not quick enough with the camera. We just saw some kudu, but they went running into the woods when I pulled the camera out. So one of the cool things about this Dombeya Game Reserve is they've got an app that you download, and then you can track where you are as you go around the grounds. And it's really helpful for not getting lost. They've also got Starlink internet here. What, Jen? Sure. Yeah. So there it is. It plots exactly where we are. Yeah. Yep. And they've also got Starlink internet here. I'm amazed at how good it works because we feel like we're kind of out in the middle of nowhere, but you really can remain connected here if you need to. All right, so if you're a birder, there's a little birding hide that they've built here, which is a really nice vantage point to look out. Onto the water. Or you could obviously catch other animals too, yeah. There's also, if you look at the guide in your room here, there's a list of all the birds that you could see here in this reserve. It is a beautiful morning here at Dombeya. I'm here with the owner, co-owner, I guess I should say, Stephanie, of this amazing place. Stephanie, thank you so much.
Yeah, fantastic
for
to have
everything
you guys
here. We have a beautiful morning. It's a little bit windy, so hopefully our audio is good. But guys, first of all, I want to tell you, you've got to come to this place. This is one of the most unique places. This is, for me, Swaziland is the 85th country that I have visited.
Yay!
This is one of the most unique places I have ever visited. I'm telling you guys, you've got to come here. You started this place 10 years ago or so, opened it 10 years ago, something like that?
10 or 12 years ago. Yep. We, this area was an old cattle farm. So sort of a derelict cattle farm. And it was underutilized, and the animals were getting poached and the trees were getting cut down. And so we turned it into the game reserve.
And you've been welcoming guests ever since.
Yeah, it actually, we started out as sort of the primary way we set this up was that it's a wildlife sort of quote unquote housing estate, very low density, and so we have people who live here full time in the reserve, and then we set up the tourism sort of as an afterthought. So we have these 3 guest houses, lodges, so that people can come and stay in a place off the beaten track and have some privacy and so enjoy the wildlife.
We're staying in the smallest of the 3, and I already showed you guys earlier in the vlog how amazing it is. And the other 2 are even bigger. So there's a 2-bedroom, which is the one you saw that we're staying in, and there's a 3-bedroom and a 4-bedroom. And it's just amazing. So people are going to be wondering about the animals. So let's talk about those. So fantastic. Tell us about, so you purchased these animals, correct?
Yeah, so there were some smaller wildlife was here. You might have had duiker or maybe kudu living here, but we once we had fenced the property and set it up with wildlife watering holes and all that kind of stuff, then we bought the animals from neighboring game reserves in the country. Yeah, and you can buy giraffe and buy zebra and all of these kinds of things, and so that was about 10 years ago, and everything's thriving. So it's a really beautiful functioning ecosystem, and and as I think you guys have seen, there's quite a lot of wildlife around.
There are.
It comes right up to the lodges, so you can sort of.
It's amazing.
Yeah, you can sort of relax and enjoy it when you're here, and like this, you can walk, you can drive, and I think that's what people love about it. Is I think often when people come to safari places, you have to be with a guide. And you have to be on someone else's own terms and schedule. And here you don't. You can be out of your car.
And you don't have to be scared because they're not going to kill you. No predators.
Right. We have smaller predators like caracal, jackal we have here. But nothing that's going to grab you.
And so obviously you never guarantee to anybody what you're going to see. Yep. But if someone comes and stays here for a week or for a few days, what are the animals that they are most likely to see while they are here? Yeah,
so it's, the very, very typical things are, warthog, like when you pulled up and there were so many warthogs. Yeah. Impala, zebra, wildebeest are pretty common. And then the giraffe. The giraffe are pretty comfortable with people. They're not shy, so people see giraffe a lot.
They didn't seem scared of us.
Yeah, we
didn't get close to them, obviously, but
not scared. They're funny.
Run away. Let's put it that way. They let us observe them.
They're funny animals, and if you stand still, they'll often come closer to you, sort of bending down and looking at you.
One was coming close, and I thought, is he gonna rush?
Often it's you that has to back off because they're curious and want to check you out. So, and then lots of other things. We have bushbuck and yala and some waterbuck and kudu, and so there's a lot you can see. And if you're into birding, there's a lot of good birding. Oh my God, there are.
We've seen some beautiful birds, and I wish I knew exactly what they were. I didn't get good photos of them, but with my binoculars, I did see some beautiful birds here. Yeah. Now, people will be curious to know too. I mean, at least I am curious to know. How does one go about, now you say zebra, I say zebra, different pronunciations, but how does one go about purchase? Is that done on the internet like everything else these days? Or how do you purchase animals like that? Like, how do you go about buying a giraffe?
Yeah, so in South Africa, there are wildlife auctions.
Okay.
So they're scheduled and you can go to the auction and, you know, it's like an art auction, paddle up and you buy things, and they've got sort of bomas where you can, through cameras, look in and see the animals so you can see what you're wanting to get. But here, you know, our country's small and the wildlife sales are, you know, small by comparison. So here, there are private game reserves like this, and then there are national parks. And so everyone just shares when they have an abundance of species, and then you bring in a wildlife capture team, and they usually by helicopter catch animals, and they're specialized trucks and vehicles that you put things in and load them and transport. And then, you can buy and sell. Yeah.
Now, what recommendations are sort of, I guess, in terms of like itinerary for someone who's coming here, who's going to visit you?
Yep.
I'm just thinking here is that like a lot of people who follow my channel are, let's say, Americans, Europeans, whatever.
Yeah.
How do you recommend they get here? Like in terms of an itinerary, do you recommend that people add it on to Kruger, or like what is the most common way to build some time here in this place onto your trip?
Yeah, it depends what you're into. You know, we have people, I would say the shortest amount of time I would recommend staying is 2 nights here. Because with wildlife, you just never know what you're going to get.
Right.
And so definitely I would say 2 days is the shortest. It's pretty common for people to stay 3 or 4 days. We get some people who'll stay a week or 2, occasionally someone who stays a month. It just depends what your situation is, but there's a lot to do in this country.
There is.
I mean, we're very close to Kruger, like you said. We're very close to Mozambican beaches, which are phenomenal. So there's a lot to do outside of Eswatini. But here we have some, you know, just majestic national park, zip lining, caving, you know, if you like adrenaline-y kind of sports, whitewater rafting, and then lots of cool cultural things, you know, places where you can go and observe cultural villages, or you can do like real sort of custom-built cultural tours to see, you know, what life is like really on the ground here.
So they could do like
shops.
a round trip in and out of Joburg,
Yeah.
and then go to Kruger.
Yeah, I mean,
and then come down here.
So there are direct flights. You can fly from Johannesburg into Eswatini.
Okay.
And then we're only like 25 minutes from the airport,
Okay.
so we're quite easy. There are direct flights from Cape Town into Eswatini.
Okay.
So that's a nice way. Or you can rent a car from Johannesburg and then just self-drive.
Okay.
It's, you know, sort of Johannesburg to our door is like a 5-hour drive. So it's pretty easy. And Kruger is so close. So,
It is,
you know, if you spent, you know, a week in Eswatini, week and a half in Eswatini, and then in South Africa, the same. You'd have a pretty good start to a trip.
A couple things I want to tell you guys. First of all, you know, Stephanie touched on the shopping and the souvenirs a little bit. If you're like me and you love buying unique handmade souvenirs, Eswatini is an incredible country for that. I'm telling you, the Manzini main market, the what was the other place? Swazi candles, a bunch of these places. They have such unique and nice souvenirs here. I'll also say too, this place and the beauty of it and how nice it is not just about seeing animals and checking them on your list. The wonderful thing is how relaxing and beautiful it is to sit outside of your house here on the beautiful patio furniture that Stephanie has and just relax and just watch everything go by. Even from your bed.
Your bed faces out.
Yes. And I'll tell you, we've been traveling for a couple of weeks now around South Africa, Lesotho, and Swaziland, as you guys know, if you've been following along on our journey here. And this is actually the best internet I think we have had, which is so weird. Which is so weird to have excellent internet out here in such a remote area.
Yep.
And the other thing is that surprised me too is there's a beautiful grocery store about only 20 minutes away from here. Super Spar. So you come here, you stock up at Super Spar. This is a beautiful supermarket. It's bigger than the supermarket that we shop at in Florida. So you can really make yourself some nice food while you're out here.
Yep.
And just an incredible experience. So Stephanie, I want to thank you for inviting us here. I absolutely love this place. We're coming back again sometime for a longer period of time. And thanks again. We appreciate it.
Yeah, excellent. We're so happy to have you stay.
All right. Take care. A game reserve. Another great day. I'm looking forward to spotting more animals this morning and then heading to Kruger National Park later today. Wanted to tell you guys real quick about Aperture Rent. This is an amazing company that can rent great camera equipment for you before you go out on your safari. I was a little worried because, you know, I usually use this vlogging camera, a DJI, which is great for what I do usually in travel vlogging, and I also have a drone. And of course I have an iPhone 15 Pro, that's my usual gear. And Aperture Rent rented me this baby. And you don't want to spend thousands of dollars to buy like wildlife photography equipment that you don't think you're going to use again, which is the position I was in. Go to Aperture Rent, the website. I mean, this is an amazing company, folks. I rented this great camera. It is a Sony. It's got a 24 to 240 zoom lens. And yesterday when we were out and we spotted these giraffes out in the bush, of course you don't want to get too close to the darn things. My DJI camera and my phone would have been absolutely no use whatsoever, but this baby was perfect for the situation, and it's going to be perfect also when we get to Kruger National Park. So psyched to have this stuff. I mean, Aperture Rent, the good folks there are amazing. They'll advise you on what you need. You tell them what your needs are, what you're planning on doing. They will suggest all of the equipment that you need. They ship it out to you. It comes so quick. First of all, they've got 4 locations. If you're in Atlanta, Austin, Dallas, or Washington, D.C., you can go in person to pick up the equipment. Otherwise, they ship nationwide, and all of my followers too. If you use the coupon code, either in person or online, MADTRAVELER10, they're going to give you 10% off your entire order. The whole process was super easy. Thank you guys. I'm so happy to have this partnership with Aperture Rent. Great company, folks. You do not want to go out on a safari just using like an iPhone or, you know, a camera that does not have a telephoto lens. So if you're going out on safari, Aperture Rent, folks. Thank you. So what a way to exit here. The giraffes and the kudu are here to see us off as we head up to Kruger National. They are right here to say goodbye to us. That's it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Appreciate you. Follow along now as we head up back into South Africa, into Kruger National Park. We miss these beautiful giraffe here. They are beautiful animals.